Alrighty. Hello everyone, welcome out to Dragon Quest II part of the Dragon Quest 1+2 remake. I do notice something interesting about the screen though. In the original, there were only 3 characters. The dude in blue, the girl in the hood, and the dude in the back with the hair popping out of his Xavier hat. Why is, like, pilot helmets such a fan favorite thing for, well, favorite thing of the devs for this game? I don't know. Anyway, but there's a 4th here now. They add a new character into this one or something? Sure, I don't know this one.
Once upon a time, a young hero, descended from the legendary warrior Erdrick, defeated the dreaded Dragon Lord and restored peace and light to the world. Having done so, he set off on a journey with his new bride, and together they founded a kingdom of their own. This kingdom came to be ruled by their children, and by their children after them. Under the enlightened rule of the Scions of Erdrick, the nation grew ever greater and more prosperous. As the years passed, other adventurous Scions forged forth into the unknown, founding new kingdoms in their ancestors' image. Thus came there to be 3 nations ruled by those descended of the hero and his maiden. The first and oldest of the 3 was the Kingdom of Middenhall, named after the castle built by the hero and his bride.
Oh, my beautiful boy.
Thou wilt grow into a fine leader of the land. Of this I am certain.
After Middenhall was founded the Kingdom of Cannock, a nation nestled betwixt misty mountains and lush forests.
Look, husband, he possesseth thy steely gaze.
A handsome devil, to be sure. Now, what name might befit one so dashing?
It is
The very height of perfection, my dear. A mighty name for a yet mightier heir.
Lastly came the Kingdom of Moonbrook, founded by a spell-casting scion to whom weavers of magic flocked from the world over.
dear. Supposest thee the princes of Middenhall and Cannock might deign to play with our daughter when the 3 are older?
I doubt not, but they shall forge a fellowship most firm, as I did with my cousins the kings. But first, she will need a name that befitteth her station. And, after great pondering, I believe I have happened upon just that. Come, lend me thine ear.
It is lovely. And her future will be bright. I swear it.
Thus did the legendary line continue into another generation.
That all changed.
Some
when Fire
years
Nation
later,
attacked.
Thou art grown most formidable. Thine ancestors' blood runneth strong in thy veins.
Oh, please, Father. Thou knowest full well mine abilities pale in comparison to thine. Thou hast mastered all manner of spells, of which I as yet know naught.
'Tis true, I was once a caster of no little renown, though now...
Father!
Alas, some matters are beyond even the purview of magic.
Come, Father. Let us repair to thy chamber. What now?
Fire Nation, I told you.
By the goddess! Guards, assemble!
Majesty, I bring grave tidings! Lookouts report an army of fiends upon the horizon. They draw ever closer.
Curse thee, Hargon!
Argon?
Muster the castle guard! Keep them out! I too will make...
Father!
Sire!
Care not for this old fool. Go to thy captain. Tell him...
I fear it is too late!
No! No!
Begone, fiends!
That was Kaboom. No, wait, that was just...
Father! What is happening?
Kaboom is the
What
tier
will
3.
become of us?
Still thy heart. Thou shalt escape this place.
I'd recognize those ugly mugs anywhere. It's the king and his darling daughter.
Peanut butter.
Lord Hargon was clear in his instructions. Let no one live.
Just as I feared. But wherefore now? It mattereth not. Moonbrook will not fall today. They knew our faces. Then I have no choice. This way, my child.
Father, please, I do not understand.
Listen to me. Thou hast thy mother's beauty and her wisdom. Thou wert ever our pride and our joy.
Well, Father, I don't think that's appropriate to be talking about right
Since
now.
the day of thy birth, everything I have done for thee. I would trade 1,000 lives to live this one with thee anew.
Thou speakest as if this is the last time we shall be together. I shall never leave thy side.
Come. This is my kingdom, and I refuse to relinquish it without a fight!
Squeeze! There he is! He may be old, but he knows a spell or two. Don't bite off more than you can chew.
Wherefore do you tarry so? Do not tell me you have had a change
Probably a
of
better
heart.
luck if you didn't stick
Today,
around in an
you
open
battled the bloodline of Edric! Ah!
Must warn Middenhall.
There thou art, beloved son. Though thou seemst mightily vexed, didst thou dream ill-omened dreams, perchance? Our dreams are the mirror of our souls, my boy. If ever aught should trouble thee, thou must needs share it. Thus is a problem halved, as the saying goes. But enough of such talk. Today is a day like any other, and thou must needs be about thy duties. Pray, go into the streets of the city and walk amongst thy people. Speak to them of their hopes and fears, that thou might one day rule wisely over them. And thence to the practice ground, that thy sword might one day suffice to protect them. For thou art mine heir, but thou art also heir to mighty Erdrick, hero of legend, and thus is thy duty twofold. Thou must needs be king and hero both. 'Tis no easy path, but I trust that thou wilt tread it well.
Pray, stop by to see the item seller this day, Highness. Tidings oft travel fastest among those who cross the land in search of profit. There is much to be learned from such people, and thence to the captain of the guard, and learn that of the sword which he might see fit to teach thee.
The original game just has like starts with us getting word from Unbrick about them being attacked. Equip that, what the heck? we actually do have MP. That one's gonna be our main physical fighter. Certainly better than other had. Okay. He's the same person. Just like the preferred Ronin Dragon Quest one. Here for Academy. Same the goods with Moonbrook, and yet nothing. First it with my shy shells in my bed. Welcome. Diapers. They can offer some free stuff. Diapers. Sure. Bandit attacks are impossible, right? Well, it's not my dear friend Prince Charmless. And my dear, you got so much to spell to ward off war, it's had you not better to do than fritter away your days in idle conversation. Fill thine impertinent tongue, thou sousy rogue. Idle conversation indeed, the prince doth like kindness to fall and speak of our woes and worries. Why was thou with such a noble and upstanding young fellow? Well, I thought being here on future king boat might befit our prince to rely on main port alone. Without a word of warning, that effect might eat him in his growth. Thyself to counsel princes? Ha! And thou art bone-headed indeed. Begone, swaggering, away with you. Fear not, Highness, that the purpose of the daily crown, and how diligently thou practice thy swordcraft each and every afternoon. You know he was cracking a brief and make hoops, and firmly at thy back, but kept me long already. Wait for the practice grounds and may fortune attend me. Get spells, he gets abilities. Yeah, I'm gonna see if probably care for keep it too. Those two were way more.
Highness, come, the practice ground awaiteth, though I fear there is precious little left for me to teach thee. Despite thy youth, thy skill already approacheth mine own, nay, exceedeth it, perhaps. To have tutored such a prodigy in the arts maketh me right proud. But I am yet captain of the guard, and have pride of mine own to think of. I do not mean to yield to thee just yet, young prince. Make ready!
These wounds! Friend, what misfortune hath befallen thee?
Brother! Wherefore wouldst thou abandon thy post at Moonbrook Castle? And how came thee to be injured so?
My wounds matter not. The king, I must speak with him. Please.
Of course. His Majesty will see him, surely. Come, we will take you there.
What is the meaning of this? What hath befallen thee, friend?
Majesty, Moonbrook Castle attacked. Monsters. A great horde of fiends.
Stay with us. I beseech thee.
Fear not, brother. We shall meet again.
No!
He did his duty to the last, and expended his final breath that we might learn of the assault on Moonbrook. His was a grit and forbearance granted to few, and he must be given a burial befitting such heroism. It seemeth ill deeds are afoot in the kingdom of Moonbrook, but we do not yet know the full truth. Pray, do not speak of this until such time as the facts of the matter have been ascertained, lest panic spread needlessly among the populace. Sire, in the meantime, make ready to defend the city. I would speak with my son. Come, child, below with thee.
Okay.
Another such tragedy befell our world some decades since. A great monstrous horde laid waste to the land of Renderak. The horde was commanded by one who styled himself High Priest Hargon, fearful that the High Priest's minions might make Middenhall their next port of call. My father did shore up the kingdom's defenses and set his men to watch for monsters on the horizon. I must confess that the further the tragedy drifted in time, the more I had thought the danger past. But the similarities between the assault just now reported and the one my father described cannot be denied. Could this be another Renderak? I hardly dare believe it. We must ascertain the facts of what hath befallen Moonbrook as soon as we are able. I would have thee journey to Cannock, there to share these unfortunate tidings with the king of that realm. None can afford to remain ignorant if the horde is abroad. Thence, thou must visit Moonbrook, and see with thine own eyes what hath befallen it. I must needs remain here to see to our defenses, as my father did before me. Wilt thou bear this burden on my behalf, beloved son?
Did you go find your other party men?
I am right glad to hear it. Now, before thou departest, a gift. A necklace, to be precise. The princess's pledge. Ere he became the first and greatest king of this land, thine ancestor, mighty Erdrick, did set out upon a perilous quest to defeat the Dragon Lord. This necklace was presented unto him by a certain fair maiden with whom he did forge a firm and lasting bond on his travels. It shall surely aid thee on thy path. Now away with thee. Venture westward from our realm, and thou shalt reach the village of Leftwine soon enough. From there, cast thine eyes northward, and thou shalt espy the castle of Cannock. As thou well knowst, in Cannock and Moonbrook both are to be found others, through whose veins floweth the blood of the hero of legend. Take care, my child. I have faith that thou wilt see thy duty done.
Okay, Father, but why did we have to go all the way back up to the main floor? But then what's His Highness? Pray take this. These will not pass yet. Moonbrook have fallen is a blow beyond imagining. Know that Majesty sent thee forth as blow thee dictate. He is after all a king and a son and mighty Herdrick to boot. Also my father, I do not doubt that he will fret most bitterly for the on the road. I beg of thee, take care. Oh, we got some... Not gonna have any access to healing outside of medicinal until we pick up our first party member. I put all of them in my hands where I need them. Upper left portion of the map is where, like, the previous game took place in. Much bigger now. Oh, come on. Gonna be the dumbest guy in this game, aren't I? It's an idea for primary. Like her to have a higher chance of all worse than the stuff we started with. go back to the inn to see about, like, game. Oh. And I can't equip it. No, we got more party. Game one. Come on. Why is so much of the early game fine stuff that the only character I can have at this point is nice. Not much. Your stats accept wisdom. Actually get hip in this deal since that's game didn't have any kind of transportation. What kind of defense is it gonna give us? What a bit. And going off road to all the different. Attack. That misses, and then like an actual dodge. I think that one only shows up when you know damage.
To walk into the cats here, that should be a surprise.
Gotta throw a rock. Excuse me. Yep. Then wondering spot of make-believe adventuring our way. Not making for the plane. Cannot. Investigate the land south and west. And fancy myself an adventurer in my... Okay. Fearless adventures stay frequently. guys. I'll be right back. You have returned. Upster in here. Again, still so much can't even buy. Who cares once places this game has autosaves? Pen spell. About kidding out 3 people. 1. Maybe 4. They said that blonde woman in the title page is confusing me. whip. But this, oh, it'll actually probably be worth it to buy early. Because don't need these. Okay, already grabbed. Onward then. If I'm right about this one, then. Can't actually miss that. Oh, did it, dang it. Can't reach that shiny. I didn't buy one of those back in town, huh? Killed the one that, got to move first. Rattle. And then there's 80 mini game as opposed to the 40 that were in Dragon Quest 1. Think about it. So if this is Moonbrook down here, we go to there. Like, did he manage to get all the way to us? Land connection, like right there, in which place he would have hit up Canik, which got in and all. Is that on Rion at this point? Since he gave me umbrella. That's spinach. It's expensive. I thought that grading was vicious. That guy right there is actually right. Get through the thing. Gotta be different, doesn't it? Say that, dude, but just need the magic. Chess. Oh, hey! This place still has its queen. The other two kingdoms did not.
Well met, young Middenhall.
How thou art grown since last we saw thee. Yet the furrow of thy brow suggesteth all is far from well.
Sounds! Moonbrook is fallen? Her armies laid waste by a vast horde of fiends? Yet as thou sayest, we have but one soldier's word. It would behoove us to learn the truth before acting unduly. Wait! Pray, take our boy with thee.
Though some regard him as something of a featherbrained sort, he is assiduous in his daily training with sword and spell.
I have to go to the spring and brave.
Where art thou, boy? Thy presence is required in the throne room.
Whatever is the matter, Daddy? If you were looking for that wayward brother of mine, I'm afraid you shan't find him here. He set off for the wellspring of the hero earlier this morn.
Even now, he marcheth to the beat of a drum entirely his own. Mine apologies, fair prince. Yet I could not forgive myself wert thou to go companionless and any harm were to befall thee. Wouldst thou be willing to journey to the wellspring of the hero and bring back my son?
Forgive us for troubling thee so, but we should be ever grateful.
Once thou hast located our boy, do see he is returned to the castle. There are matters I would see discussed before you two depart. Is my cousin Moonbrook no more?
We do not know that, dear. Let us not dwell on that we cannot control, but turn our attentions to that we can.
Quite. Summon the Chancellor. The kingdom must be fortified.
Quickly, in here!
Princess of Kenok was original. There's only one kid reading.
What was all that talk of Moonbrook just now?
She did a trick. Ponytail girl from the...
Good gracious! And I can well understand why Father is loath to let you go alone. Then it is decided. I will accompany you on your hunt with my darling brother. After all, if he is to play his part as a scion of the hallowed hero, then so must I. It is as I always say, age is no excuse to laze. I hardly think that Mummy and Daddy dearest will allow me to join you on your journey to Moonbrook, but at the very least, I can help you. Wonderful! Well, now that is settled, let us prepare to depart. But first I must dress for the occasion. Step outside for a moment, please.
Ew,
Well,
what the heck?
what do you make of my travelling togs? I sewed them myself, you know. Honestly, you boys wouldn't know needlework if it poked you in the eye. When a lady asks for your opinion on her outfit, you say it's stunning or breathtaking. Or if you're feeling particularly adventurous, sublime beyond belief. Anyway, on the subject of feeling adventurous, let us be off. Oh, and pray do not stand on ceremony. I have a name for a reason. By all means, call me by it.
Okay.
Now that is settled, let us fly to the east, over field and forest, and down into the depths of the earth. The
Okay. Guest character. Kirsten. Can't look at her stats or anything. Anything to be saved for when we actually get a spellcaster in our team. Way there. Best. I got 2 HP. Ah, come on. For strength growth, and actually seem to have a decent resilience growth too. Yeah, back in Dragon Quest 1. Take out the freaking summoner. But he is leaving forever.
Ow!
that girl. Most of today. Fuck beast. Very nice, the crap, plus 5 MP, that's a lot for us. Finally has double-digit wisdom.
I have you now!
Oh, that's... Oh, come on. The financial decision I made has been my brother performed. Normally forgoes the bath entirely, but today of all days, he soaked himself in holy water. I think his timing leaves little to be desired. Stones will fall, Rion. I'm sure my brother does not deserve it. And it's
I have you now!
Yeah!
busting out spells. My God. Funny, right?
I have you now!
Yeah!
You're not even injured yet. Supposed to go over there, but what's some kind of barracks, okay. out there. Stuff ain't too bad. Lesser strength will actually be useful in this one. You're not stuck at one turn. Gotta make sure we see that ship. There. Big swords. Oh, the spring of the hero wandered. Prince of Kamak himself did partake of its blood a short while prior. Captain Bother, do you mean to say we have missed him? As it seems so, mayhap you will find him in Middenhall. Mentioned that he meant to visit the castle was the right was complete. I must test my patience, so why Middenhall? Must come, let us hurry after him and keep us again. Highness, well aware am I the urgency of thy quest. Or would you? Did I fear the stormy waters of thy heart may we be astray? It is for you of Verdrick's bloodline to steer the people of their realm through this world, not to be tossed hither and thither by it. I know, sorry. Come, cleanse yourself in the blessed waters and pray for the favor of mighty Eve Erdrick. Speak to thee as well, Prince of Middenhall. O hero of legend, grant those who walk the path of the Savior thy guidance and protection. Ritual's complete. May you walk in the light of the goddess. Exactly. Doom down did it. The blue is that not the blue. At thy side to feel the pleasure. Regret to inform you that Prince Kiba did return homeward a short while before your coming. Had been first to the wellspring of the hero and came thence here, I believe. On learning that sent forth to Kanak to deliver tidings of the assault on Moonbrook, hastened thence to return home. Our brother mine, wherever we seek him, there he most assuredly is not. Thank you, your master, we shall go after him right away. Take care on the road, thou wilt see to it that thy young cousin cometh to no harm, but thou, Rion? Very kind, but it's I who protect Prince Rion, not the other way around. Right. Really reassured to hear that. My cousin the king hath raised a most fearsome young warrior, yes indeed. and I pray that your path crosses with thy cousins ere long. Thou pray join forces with them and seek out the truth that is afoot in the land. Immediately don the cat costume, and her father stares at us going like, where did I go wrong? Recall, he's actually in the left. Big game is supposed to be kicking at where we seek him, he is not. For baubles. It's a way into her beloved Erdrick. How romantic! Good thing that just began to glow. Already matters, I suppose. My brother's the urgent business of the day. There he is.
Oh! The very rascal I have been at such pains to find! Your father told me of the terrible news from Moonbrook, and that you journey there to learn the truth. Pray, allow me to accompany you on your expedition. I cannot rightly remain idle while my kin ventures into dangers unknown. What? Why are you?
Because I too heard the news from Moonbrook. That is why I've been helping the prince to find you, that you might venture there together.
Is that so? Then I owe you my thanks. And my apologies.
Accepted. Now let us repair home. We mustn't keep Mother and Father waiting.
It is a pleasure to join your fellowship.
Though I did not say it, 'twas a pleasure for me too. 'Twas almost like being a hero.
that work? Actually joining us at level 4. The original going at level 1, but push. Not have nearly as much strength as Rion does. I think 3 levels are gonna give it about strength. Is that more wisdom? Okay. What? His attack and defense are half hours. There we go. basically on the freaking Ironlands for most of the game.
Father, Mother, I am returned, and find myself most troubled by recent goings-on in Moonbrook.
As do I. Though 'tis a relief to see thee and thy sister lending the prince your... daughter mine? Wherefore dost thou travel in thy cousin's company?
I helped the prince to find my wayward brother. Surely you would not fault me for this?
She hath an answer for everything.
1,000 apologies, young Middenhall. I do hope my daughter hath not been too much of a burden.
Oh, tush!
She's saying that
I
she
didn't
wasn't very much as saying
inconvenience
she
him in the
wasn't.
slightest. And even if I did, the prince is far too kind a soul to say so. Isn't that right, fair cuz?
Allow me to offer mine own apology. If I had only been here.
'Tis of little import now. More pressing matters are at hand. A calamity most foul hath befallen Moonbrook. Thy cousin, Middenhall, bravely ventureth forth to survey that place and rescue the king and princess, should rescue be possible. I would have thee accompany him on this quest. Lend him thy succor. Prove that blood is a bond that none can tear asunder.
Yes, Father. As scions of mighty Erdrick, naught shall stand in our way.
The road to Moonbrook passeth through Gwaelin's Gate, to the south and west of here. Take with you this parchment, and present it to the guards at the gate.
Yes.
They will grant you passage. May the goddess go with you.
Brother, wish you well.
Probably no need to follow after said some. Rook. For the Mary, pray tell, what happened here? Give us your eyes, our feet overwhelm us. The ground creatures of a kind not hitherto seen in these parts. Here most suddenly, confronted them in the corridors beneath, they prevent their passage. Alas! I have done their assault, but the walls were rent asunder, and great deluge did come crashing in. As they did gain access to them after all, for they failed in our duty. Failed nonsense. Did all you could and more. For that, the wrong thing should praise be to the Almighty that you did not pay for your heroism with your lives. This is far from good news. The way to Moonbrook would appear to be blocked. Give us 1,000 times, forgive us! Oh no, it is you who must forgive me. It was not my intent to denigrate your admirable efforts. It occurs to me, northwest of here lies a certain cavern upon a lake where you can find the most fierce treasure, the bottomless pot. Passed down through the royal lines by King Bounty. It said it was how to extract the dampness, foggiest of sogginess. Though diminutive in size, its capacity to run water, such that the whole oceans could disappear within it, or so the legends tell. A mere floated passageway or two should be the work of but a moment for such a wonder. Turn to my father, inform him what has come to pass here, thence to the cavern and the pot within. Anyways, let us report to your father, the king. It is the very least we can do. Pray go directly and retrieve the fabled pot. Like that, let's go back again. Cavern you seek, lie on an island to the center of a lake. You cannot miss it. If our duty here means, for what need hath the flooded passageway of guards? Friend, you are hurt, are you certain? More than certain, your highness, and may the heavens smile upon you for your kindness. These may have escaped our, but we in turn escape the worst of their wrath. Fear not, we are more than fit to make the journey to the castle. Well then, I shall do as you say and entrust to you the task of apprising my father what happened here. We shall away to the northwestern cavern and the treasure therein. Since I generally control my freaking party members. In Dragon Quest IV. First, let's know of my game. Not burned itself out since the day you asked? For indeed, though the rain doth fall and wind doth blow, so it is true. But believe it, because this is no monstrous thing, however, but the flame of that brave traveler's indomitable spirit. Not supposed to be here yet. Oh, the Zoom spell wasn't hanging work like it did back in Q2. Where it sent you back to basically the last place you saved. Like this one. Cool. Like open up shortcuts throughout the world.
Have at you!
Come on.
Sure!
Got a better agility growth, it looks like. Right at the moment. Okay. Oh wait, did they cast? Stats spread is going to be in this version of the game, but in the original it looked like she...
Have at you!
Looking at her gear list, she doesn't get shields or helmets. She only got freaking robes as her defense.
Let me warm you up!
Nine HP. Agility into wisdom. We all know what Rion's role in this game is.
Much better.
Say HP is pretty good. Freaking 2. Like not so much. For agility. That fast. I guess it's supposed to be more a little bit like a mix of a physical fighter and a it's going to be
Sure! How about you? Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Probably not gonna end up like leading or something there with that region.
How about you? Yeah!
Is further with good friends if they have no island, no cave upon it. A brave the appearance to the nowhere must be fiercest. Better than average medicine. You reach Middenhall by going through the passage of Berlin? Again, does that beg the question, why did he go to Middenhall and not get first?
How about you?
Magic water. Those rocks are there to block whenever. You're not a fan of that spell? Keeper recovers this way. Much better HP now. Gotta increase defense. Close the gap a bit for Meg, although Rion is using a weapon that's weaker. The defense is definitely not helping it, though. Works for me. Ship to get over there, I guess. Seeing how Hargon is apparently a high priest in this one as his title as a sorcerer. Rick, wake up, please! Cold. Could this... Arel, my guard simply doing his duty. See with caution, Rion. Moonbrook, then Quaven's Gate, and now this. And even them we have feared may be afoot. Works for me. Cast the useless buff spell.
How about you?
Apparently Rubus was actually a thing in the second game, although not as a deity. Hey. Don't get equipped. course they do. As long as I'm Yay. Oh, that's nice. Chain sickles.
Yeah! How about you?
Only 1 MB. Yeah, looks pretty standard for it. Oh, hey, Home Splitter! Danny. Another game that reduces defense. Yep. Aren't even in the party yet, Kitsu. What's heroes? Okay. I don't know how long it'll be until she actually comes up with us. Good HP. An MP. And resilience. Oh, he actually got +3 to his wisdom. He needs it more than Rion's. Rion's in the 90s at the moment. Well, I'll keep it. Quite a bit. How one brother? They appear not. The items this right was simply little more than ordinary stones. We heard that humans kept something of import here. I was fool enough to... The fiends through the poor men at the entrance of this cave? Who's this now, eh? Answer me! Foes we are, stripling, aye? The men were foolish enough to try and stop us, and they got what they're just deserts. How could you simply... Talk into a giant fly, man, dude. Simply what, little friend, silence a sniveling nuisance? Foul fiends do such things with ease. You will? Will what? Silence a pair of nuisances, yet more sniveling than the last? I suppose we will. Shall we do this? Come, you are through, little humans. Look out, Rio! Abracadabra. Looks like That hits all it. Alright. Defense decrease really made that do damage. Holy crap.
We are victorious!
Ranked ain't a bad level up, that's 9 HP. Becoming way more survivable. Hey, evac, perfect. Bested them. Cool to your effort to face them alone, Well, I've been seeing priests at Wayland's Gate. I didn't mention monsters not usually seen in these parts, and I, for one, have never seen such beasts before. Hold the bottomless pot, switches, because sigils, was it? Never mind that now. Let us away to Gwaelin's Gate. The passageways there must be cleared of water. Journey onward! Knock first. kill. Is those two what I thought I was? Apparently not. Come bearing the bottomless pot. Make haste, if it might not clear the waters that block our path. Bottomless pot into the water. The miracle, a wonder! The realm is blessed with great treasures indeed. The passage beneath might be trod once more. Tread them we shall, Moonbrook awaits. Remain never vigilant, men, we know not what further perils might visit us yet. We had come to take the days of peace for granted, that much we now see. We shall not do so again. Thou fiends assail us, we shall be ready. This time we shall not fail you. Wayland's gate will not fall while we yet stand. Pray that it be so, and I leave the gate in your capable hands. Take care on the road, Highnesses. Hey, Rion has broken through to triple-digit HP. MP, though. E. That's 8 strength. Holy crap. Zillions, but my... Too. way. Oh wait, I think we're on that little island. Shrines up in hall. Oh, there you go. It's one. Then Dale, many others on travels. Hey then. Head for the nearest town, that's for sure. Oh, come on. Stage boost. Like, he also had level. Way better on wisdom this time, though. Like tickets. Necklace of Immunity is helping us quite a bit here. Being poisoned twice so far. That didn't look like standard. Place isn't nearly that peaceful because of the fact that the Azure King realm and down here has been completely destroyed. We'll give it to him since he is the physical fighter. Burns the Zoom bell. Unahan. Let's get a theme in this Kingdom's Towns. Unahan. That. I'm not the only king that had such a here, though. King Muddenhall had his very own, the Princess's Pledge. Purpose is the going serve. I can tell us there's something or someone here deserving our attention. But one way to find out. Holding. Ooh, Ed Boomerang. The dancer costume, alright. We actually... That's the one I was actually hoping for. Six better days. Everyone's still keeping up it. It's actually on par with the freaking Iron Lance. It isn't really huge, but it is still really big. Daigo's following us. You know the actual reason why, though. Long story short, that's Kitsu. Keep it actually. Oh wait, forgot to check who any of us could actually answer. Oops. Shield doesn't have that much of a boost for Eva. Stoneheart had that, actually. I feel like upping your defense is a bit, like for 1,300 gold. Yeah, Eva's 17 defense as opposed to giving like Rio plus 6 attack. I think I know which is more. Kiva's defense is freaking better than it was earlier. It's actually fairly in range of Rion's defense. Knight of Moonbrook, are you not? Are you well? My heart aches for my kingdom. Tell me aught you know. What exactly befell Moonbrook? So that I knew it. Cast me guarding the shrine lest me pass on my day. My frustration even came to relieve me of my post. Later I returned to the castle to aid my fellow guardians in battleness. And we're all... Tell us more, if it's not too painful. Go and see with your own eye, then you'll be under no illusion. Better. Brown faces. We shall find our answers in Moonbrook after all. Thanks, dude. Totally worthy of having the quest marker go on to you there. Amongst the the soldiers of the station there, last they were past the fall. They could guard in the with their purse strings. They could buy more than they need. Keep worrying about the future and be liberal in their spending, don't they? Oh, guys. Worried about a double sizz. I did leave myself into my sister, but that I was here. A place famous for the spirits that do haunts at every crevice and corner. Do well to leave there. Witness something so terrifying. Yep. Actually stronger than the Iron Lance. Troops. Like weaker than the Steel Broadsword. 11 HP, very nice. You guys are back, huh?
Yeah. How about you?
He's that is
How about you?
Get more outdated gear.
Yeah.
OMP for our mage? What the heck? HP growth at least. For wisdom growth level 2. For us to pick up. Oh, side dodge. times, or we're gonna have to fight you three together.
Goddess, do you remember coming here when we were children? It was resplendent. Flowers as far as the eye could see. Shining marble from ceiling to floor. The Queen, so beautiful, before her untimely passing. Now all that remains is this. I never imagined for a moment that the devastation would be so extreme. This is too much. We can but pray that the king and the princess escaped in time. Come, let us explore further. Your Majesty?
How so? My kingdom ruins.
Your Majesty, we are here.
No redemption. Evil such as these. Daughter, my beloved daughter, I beg of thee.
He was already gone. I did not know what it meant to die. For a kingdom to fall. To have everything that one holds dear taken. Why? Why would anyone? What was that? Could there yet be survivors? Quick, let us hurry to the courtyard. The noise came from there.
Okay. I think I caught that interacting pop up. That didn't do it. oh, yeah, that's the pain in the ass. We're all in separate groups. So we need logification. Oh, some change there. Have to leave and approach from a different direction? to do.
It must have been the sound of rubble or some such falling. There's no life here. Not anymore. Well, save this lone flower. Do you remember that town we passed on our journey here? I suggest we visit it on our way home. If the princess or anyone else survived, mayhaps someone there might know.
High east, to the shrine. Find her.
Well, that clearly was not the king. Whoever it was, it would seem they have other plans for us. A shrine to the east, was it? It is the rummest thing, though. I am certain I have heard that voice before. I just cannot place it. But what I do know is that our quest is not done yet. Eastwards we go. I knew you would agree. You feel it too, do you not? Anyhow, let us take our leave. I would fain be gone from this mournful place.
Oh wait, you're okay. About to say. Over here. This one cannot open it. Look, house. The heck out of this. Kill anyway.
Kill!
Oh, okay. unlocked chests. Come on. Really gonna forget that it's by the time I hit the freaking whiskey. Be a week before I play this game again. In time, Matt. Pointy head. The Holy Lands. Better. Whose permission are we supposed to get? Of course. Ain't missing. Don't got a full heal here. What? 12 HP. Jesus. Plus 9 strength. Yeah, level up. Eventually, behind him. Still. Yep, there we go. It is Rion's, but it's still pretty good, I'd say. Now he learned to whistle. Great for grinding. Not for a while. You guys are a pain in the ass.
I'm at you!
Okay, well, that makes sense. Yeah, why would someone leave it here? Just unto us in Moonbrook. And might have wished us to seek out? Regardless, this is an item of significance. Come, let's take it with us. Like to revisit the town I passed on. This there is not yet done. Like the freaking pendant going off wasn't the big hint about that. That's it. Oh, there's something in this town that will have us witness. After all, the knight said we guided those Erdrick's bloodline, is it not? Hardly lead us astray. If we find whatever it's exciting it, though. Here, Kitsu. Here, girl. Kitsu, come. Just the mirror just freaking flies out of our hands.
Where am I? Cousin Middenhall! Cousin Canuck!
Princess! Praise the Almighty!
But why are you... and why am I...
Well, Moonbrook was attacked, and...
But of course, countless fiends have set upon the castle. Father needs my help. Quickly, cousins, we must hide to Moonbrook's defense. Wherefore do you tarry so?
We are but recently returned from the castle, or what remains of it. We found no survivors.
This cannot be. Oh, my apologies. I seem quite unable to stand.
There is nothing to apologize for. You have been through so much. You must rest. Come, we will carry you.
I know not how to thank you. I feel much more myself now.
And full glad am I to hear it. May I suggest we rest here for the night before making for Middenhall in the morning? You can stay there in safety till all this is over.
No, I will not. I will not rest until Hargon is dead.
Hargon? The name feels somewhat familiar. Yes. He was the villain behind the sacking of Renderak, was he not? You mean to say that he was behind the attack on...
I do. Moonbrook fell by his hand. I shall be ever grateful to you for restoring me to my senses. But I did not survive to be locked away in a gilded cage. Besides, neither Canuck nor Middenhall will ever be truly safe while the High Priest yet lives. This is why I must have his head.
It is as you say, Princess. Nowhere is safe anymore. No matter how our fathers fortify our kingdoms against these fiends, we should always be living in fear. And I, for one, balk at it. Don't you, cuz? Your cause is ours, Princess. Together we shall restore peace to this fair realm. True peace.
It pleases me immeasurably to hear it.
And yet, I ask that you allow us to return to Cannock and Middenhall first. Our fathers bade us report what we discovered here, and I would not disappoint them.
Yes, of course. If I might ask something of you in turn, I would visit Moonbrook Castle. I must needs see the aftermath with mine own eyes.
For now, I think it best we all get some rest while we can. We have much to do on the morrow. Psst, wake up. Sorry, I know you are tired, but there is a matter of much import I would discuss with you. Would you step outside with me a while?
Okay.
My apologies. I did not want to risk the princess overhearing us. I have been thinking. We are all three of us descended from the hero of legend, are we not? And come the morrow, we embark upon a quest to end the ambitions of the fiendish High Priest Hargon. At first I deemed it destiny. We three scions of Erdrick striving together for the same cause. Yet the more I thought upon it, the more my doubts grew. As the matter stands, we do not fight for the same cause she does. You and I fight to protect those we cherish, but she has already lost them. The princess fights to exorcise the grief and anger that cloud her heart. We may never be able to soothe the princess's pain, nor replace her family. But perhaps we can offer her another. Though I must say I doubt she will ever think of me as family when I am constantly calling her princess. Do you think she would bristle if I called her sweet cuz?
What?
Perhaps it is a little too familiar. Ah, cousin, then. Or perhaps simply by her name. On that matter, do tell me should I say something foolish. I can be an awful blunderer at times. Perhaps even most times. Thank you, cousin. We two make a fine team, and so shall we three. Three paths lie before us. One to Cannock, one to Middenhall, and one to Moonbrook Castle. We must walk all three, but not necessarily in that order.
Quite. Let us take our leave.
Right again.
Just a moment. If we are to travel together, then I see little need to stand on ceremony. Pray, call me cousin. Or, if you would rather, sweet cuz.
Ha! Did you hear that? I was right all along. It is destiny.
What? Hey, sure comes authority with zoom and mid-heal. Holy crap. He's gonna be... Nightmare. Careful dreams. All to venture inside. We can turn back if you so wish. No turning back.
Can this truly be the self-same throne?
Is aught the matter?
My father kept the mark of Moonbrook here, the emblem of the crown, but it is gone.
What? You do not mean the monster stole it?
I cannot say for certain, though I can think of no other explanation.
Princess!
For you.
Chancellor! Guards! You...
I don't know what
you're
your names are,
alive!
though.
And so art thou! Oh, Highness, I thought that we had lost thee. Words cannot express how my heart soareth this moment.
The feeling is certainly mutual. 'Tis a miracle that you are unharmed.
No miracle, Highness. Only happenstance. When the fiends attacked, we were leagues northwest of here, making for Rippleport at thy royal father's behest. Were it not for this, we too would surely have...
Why Rippleport?
The town is a maritime gateway to the rest of the realm. His Majesty had hoped to expand our trade routes, and sent us to inquire about securing ships for said purpose.
This sounds precisely the sort of place we ought to visit. With a vessel of our own, we could hunt our quarry across the realm. Though I confess, I haven't the slightest inkling how one might go about securing a ship.
It shameth me to admit it, Highness, but neither do I. Alas, our journey to Rippleport ended at the Dragon's Horns.
The pair of towers on the road to the west, beyond the plains.
Indeed, Princess. A great stretch of water lieth betwixt the two. One far too wide to swim across. And, well, without a boat.
Blast! For a moment I thought our next destination was decided. To Rippleport, and thence to sail the seas in search of High Priest Hargon. But if we cannot even reach Rippleport, how are we to find him? Let alone slay him?
You mean to... Lo, Princess, thou art a beacon of hope for us all. Alas, so long as the strait remaineth unpassable... Chancellor, forgive the intrusion, but dost thou recall the time His Majesty leapt from the highest tower of the castle?
Thou speakest of father.
Indeed. Our kingdom is home to a cloak known as the Windbreaker, said to allow its wearer to glide through the skies. One day, His Majesty decided to test the theory. Aye, my lord. If thou rememberest, His Majesty came down leagues from the castle. And so I thought, if one were to leap from the top of the dragon's horns wearing the Windbreaker, one might yet reach the far bank. An inspired proposal. Though, wherefore didst thou neglect to share this when we were by the towers? For that we did not have the Windbreaker with us, my lord. And furthermore, for that I feared how an aerial... Ah, yes, well... The princess and her companions, however, should have no such concerns.
We shall use this Windbreaker to soar across the strait to Ripperport, shall we not?
Okay, where's the Windbreaker then?
In that case, allow me to bequeath this unto thee, princess. There lieth a tower to the southeast, known as the Pillar of the Winds. It houseth the Windbreaker that was once thy father's. This key will grant thee entrance. Pray allow us to handle matters here in Moonbrook, Highness. As for thine own journey, thou must follow the whispers of thy heart.
I shall, Chancellor. Come then, cousins, to the Pillar of the Winds.
Okay. I knew that game. Get then. Might as well see what we can pick up in these blades. Guess that's the legend of the day. Iron Shield. Hey, the clip.
Princess, full glad am I to see thee whole and hale. But what of thy father?
Alas, I alone escaped the assault on Moonbrook.
It cannot be. It simply cannot be. Mighty Moonbrook.
We can only imagine what thou hast suffered, dear child. If there is aught we might do.
You are kind indeed, all of you.
So, where next? Journeyest thou to Middenhall?
The three of you alone mean to take on foul Hargon?
Better that than to live in fear. To live in a world governed by fear.
Valiant words indeed, my son. But this is not a fight that may be walked away from with mere cuts and bruises. Knowing this, thou would still venture forth to face him? Truly, the blood of mighty Erdrick doth flow through thy veins.
Watch over these lands in my absence, father. Over Cannock itself, over Gwaelin's Gate, over the lakes and the lands beyond. We know not when the fiends might strike again.
Fear not, my son. Though I grew complacent in the face of such long-lasting peace, I suffer that affliction no longer. Cannock's defenses will be redoubled. Thou needest not worry on that score.
One more thing before we depart. The monsters we encountered spoke of sigils. It seems they seek them out. Know you of what they might be?
Sigils? Did they mean perhaps the 5 great symbols of power made so long ago by mighty Erdrick?
I have heard tell of these. Though they seem to the naked eye as mere stones, they impart great power upon those who wield them. Power destructive and redemptive both.
But why should the monsters be at such pains to acquire them? Do they covet that self-same power, perhaps?
We can only guess. As to the fiend's motive, and alas, as to the whereabouts of the sigils. For it is not known where or in whose keeping mighty Erdrick left them.
But wheresoever they may be, they cannot be suffered to fall into the hands of those who would use them for evil. And if Hargon's minions do indeed mean to make them their own, then in seeking them out, perhaps Hargon too might be found.
Perhaps indeed. We shall endeavor to discover all that might be known about them.
One last thing before thou departest. This will make proof of thy bloodline to any who might seek such proof.
Thank you, Father, Mother. Now, I must away to adventure.
May fortune follow thee, beloved son. And shouldst thou ever find thyself in need, do not hesitate to return to us.
Looking back there.
Princess of Moonbrook, it is truly a relief to see thee well. Thou hast done me right proud in seeing the princess safely back to us, my son. And you, young Cannock, thy father sent tidings of thine own heroism. I thank thee for resolving to accompany my son on his travels. I do not doubt that he is greatly emboldened by thy company.
Alas, Moonbrook is...
We'll fade to blacks.
I see. So Hargon is indeed abroad once more. We must give thanks at least that thou wert delivered safely unto Middenhall, Princess. Thou hast suffered much, but thou wilt suffer no longer while I yet live. Pray, remain here in the castle, that no further danger might befall thee.
Thou hast my thanks, Majesty. And yet I cannot accept this kindness. I am resolved to journey with my cousins, to see that Hargon pays for his crimes.
Thou art. We know not even where Hargon is to be found, and yet you would seek him out wheresoever he may be and slay him.
We would, and we will not be swayed. We will fight to the last to see that none of the other realms suffers the fate that befell Moonbrook. For we are the descendants of mighty Erdrick, and this is our duty.
Indeed it is, and I applaud your recognition of it. Why, I'm halfway inclined to accompany you myself.
And yet thou must needs remain here and guard thy realm. We understand, Majesty. None can know when the Horde might strike again.
You speak the truth, of course. My duty lieth here in Middenhall. The duty of ridding us of foul Hargon and returning peace to this world must fall to you, young heroes. I await your triumphant return. Thou wilt prevail, my son. Thou must. This shall prove, should such proof ever be required, that thou art of the royal line of Middenhall. May it aid thee in thy quest.
We have to go, like... right? If you don't we're actually reach that point. Oh, and the proofs are... We need to get all 3 proofs in order to get through here in order to actually get into ours. I guarantee that we go through the hooplas to get there. Good spot to leave the evening. Got the main 3 to join up all in one go. Who knows when Lace will actually, actually. With that, thank y'all for coming on up. Hopefully I will see you again.